Hi guys, I'm back again, and what do we have to talk about today? Oh, that's right, the Kraven the Hunter movie that everybody wants. Notice the sarcasm in my tone of voice. Yes, Sony have announced the Kraven the Hunter movie. They're going to be working on this, apparently. I just don't see the point in this movie. Like, if Spider-Man's not going to be in it, then it's going to bomb. Because Kraven doesn't have that much appeal that he can carry a movie on his own. It's like, why are they announcing this when they don't even know how successful Venom's going to be yet? Like, can Venom even carry a movie on his own? Well, that remains to be seen. But I mean, like, if like somebody else was cast in the role other than Tom Hardy, then like the movie probably wouldn't gain as much money. Well, the studio is what gains the money. Like, the studio takes the profits in. So, basically, they've also announced a Morbius movie. God knows when that's going to come out. But apparently the Kraven movie is coming out in 2020. Silver and Black's still on hold, when originally it was supposed to come out in February 2019. I mean, why has, like, Kraven basically got a release year of 2020, but Silver and Black hasn't got a release year at all anymore? Like, we don't know if it's going to come out in 2019 anymore. Because, like, Silver and Black should be priority over Morbius and Kraven. Like, because Black Cat is such an important character. Silver Sable will... when it comes to Silver Sable, not so much, but still, she's pretty important. So, let's do a quick recap for people who don't know the ins and outs of things. So, Gambit is a Fox movie, and so is this Kitty Pryde movie that they're planning. But then you have Silver and Black, Morbius, and Kraven. They are they are Sony movies. So, basically, for some reason, like, Fox have renamed this Kitty Pryde movie 143. I have no idea why. Maybe it's Project 143. Like, I very much doubt 143 is going to be the final title of the movie. It's probably just a working title. Like, the movie's probably going to be called Kitty Pryde or Shadowcat. Like, if this movie even ends up going ahead, because we know that Disney are buying Fox. So maybe this Kitty Pryde movie and this Gambit movie end up being Disney productions. I mean, the Gambit production has been in turmoil for so long. I think, like, Léa Seydoux was connected to the project at some point or another, and then she got pulled out of the project for some reason. I have no idea why. Or maybe she just didn't want to do it anymore. Like, who do you think would be a good Black Cat? I think Léa Seydoux would be a good Black Cat, but, well, it's only her accent that would be her downfall, really, because, like, Léa Seydoux's accent isn't really like Black Cat's accent at all. I mean, for a Black Cat movie to work, she has to be wearing this suit in the movie, otherwise it just won't bloody work. It's so obvious why the production of Silver and Black is in turmoil. Like, number one, if Venom bombs, then they're not going to take the chance of making this movie. But if Venom is successful, then they probably will take the chance of making this movie. So, you know, I don't think Venom's going to be massively successful. It might be a bit successful. But, like, number two, it's all to do with feminism again, because, like, you have, like, true feminists, but then you have, like, the feminists, well, the people who claim that they're feminists, but they're not really. I just find this whole situation hilarious, to be honest, because it's like Sony is doing a massive fuck you to Disney. Like, because, like, Disney are doing the childish approach that they always do, and Sony's like, fuck you, we're doing an adult approach. So, like, Venom's obviously going to be an adult movie. So does that mean Silver and Black's going to be an adult movie as well? And maybe we get, like, a Black Cat sex scene or something? I mean, like, that's not a massive priority for me, okay? I care more about the story. But, you know, at the end of the day, she's got to be wearing this suit. Or at least something similar to that. Like, I care massively about the character development here. These characters have got to be intelligent and they've got to have integrity. So think about it, right? Captain Marvel is coming out in March of 2019. So it's all about a woman who wears a suit that is mostly covered up, for the most part. Now, the last thing Disney want is Sony releasing a movie a month before that movie where one of the main protagonists is wearing next to nothing. So that's probably another reason why the Silver and Black release date was changed. Well, I say changed, now it doesn't even have a bloody release date at all. Christ. I mean, well, I say she's wearing next to nothing, but to be honest, she is wearing quite a lot. Because, well, she's wearing basically leather. I mean, if you look at Princess Leia in Star Wars, like where when she wore the gold bikini, that's the definition of next to nothing. Not a bloody leather suit. So, you know, you people who claim to be feminists, you're not ruining Marvel for me. Like, I only back true feminists, thank you very much. Like, true feminists believe that women, should be proud to flaunt their bodies. But it's not just about that. Like, women should have the exact same rights as men. Like, when it comes to free speech, when it comes to voting, pretty much everything. Well, I say pretty much everything. I mean literally everything. Like, how can you be a true feminist if you think that women should cover up? Like, why would you want to hide away women's beauty? Surely, like, people would want to show what nature intended. But it's also about the beauty that's on the inside, not just the outside. So it's about personalities as well as looks. So, with that being said, we're not going too far down that rabbit hole. So, to sum up, the movies that I've talked about in this video, the ones that I'm most interested in are the Kitty Pryde one and the Silver and Black one. And typical that they're the two films that seem to have the least amount of information about them. Whereas Gambit's got a release year of 2019 and Kraven's got a release year of 2020. But we've already established that fact. And at least Morbius hasn't got a release date yet. Because I don't want them to rush it. Look, you better get Black Cat right, Sony. You better get her personality right. You better get her looks right. You better get her costume right. Her character right. You better get everything about her right. Otherwise, I will not be a happy person. There should be no rushing when it comes to this film. Okay? Like, this needs to be perfect. So that people can see the Black Cat on the big screen in all their glory. At last, after so many years of waiting. When all we got was Felicia in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So basically what I'm saying, Sony, is don't rush to get a release date out. Make sure this film is fucking flawless before you even think about releasing a release date or a trailer or anything, or even a teaser.